Kyber Network. I want this. Let's have a look at it. So hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell button, like and comment. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This is going to be a brief outline of what this asset is, not fine-grained detail. There will be follow-up videos on this in terms of further research and a when to invest series. Reason being, I want a decent DeFi project. Simple as that. Simple as that. I like this in certain ways. I'll go over the stuff that I like. And as I say, I will go over it in more detail. So if you are a part of the Kyber Network community, hi. But, you know, I will do further videos. This will be a very, very brief outline to help people in terms of what an asset really is as basic form. Simple, right? So Kyber Network, it's been out for a bit, not massively over the time spectrum. It has the previous bull run to kind of go off in terms of this, but it's still, you know, still got a bit of room to grow in terms of what it is. DeFi is a pretty big buzzy word, but I am still very much on the fence of shit's going to hit the fan at some point in terms of Bitcoin, a bit of a dip, bit of a regression, altcoin season might end. There may be some good topping up baggage that you could form in this, and you can stake this and get Ethereum as rewards, which we will touch on in this video. But in terms of details, it's obviously up overall in its time cycle. That's good. It's had an all-time high of $6 on the 9th of January, which was the bull run of the previous yesteryears, the good times of Lambos. Yeah. Anyways, all-time low 11 cents in February 2019. That was when it was really bare. In terms of market pairs and where you can buy this, we'll go over this in detail. A little bit obvious, really. You know, my main ones: the Binance, the OKX, Coinbase, Poo, Huobi, shite. Right. So yeah, buy them on the main exchanges, please. And most important information that you always need to know about is social media. Please make sure you are following the correct channels and do not send any cryptocurrency to any squid on socials. Simple. So let's talk about it. Seamless token swaps anywhere. On the toilet, brushing teeth, washing your bollocks, basically. You can do this anywhere, which is pretty cool. Kyber is a blockchain-based liquidity provider or protocol that aggregates liquidity from a wide range of reserves, powering instant and secure token exchange in any decentralized application. It is a freaking bomb. It's good. Now, in terms of this, it is built with Kyber. It provides liquidity and all kinds of stuff like that, right? So its own entity. This is basically it in a basic term. Market makers, token projects, liquidity pools, which is obviously very, very important, and token holders. And they obviously go through the liquidity layer and into the sort of stuff. End user token swaps, decentralized payments, which is obviously freaking key, and then the decentralized finance, the lending, the staking, all kinds of collateral mishmash of the new era of cryptocurrency, essentially. So there's all kinds to go on. It's basic in terms of like its format, its use, how many partners it's got, and how many use cases it does have is staggering already in terms of its life cycle in the DeFi world. Nino's annoying. Anyways, build with Kyber, you can obviously build on this. Obviously, you got instant settlement, straightforward integration, fully on the chain, liquidity aggregation, and obviously a customized business model, so you can change it up for whatever. As I mentioned before, in terms of its usage, obviously you got their own Kyber swap, you got MyEther wallet, you got Engine, Coinbase, Stratus, you got IDA, which is a bit Trust Wallet, all kinds of stuff, right? And obviously you got the decentralized payments of, you know, reserves, games, whatever, you know, all kinds of stuff. So there's absolutely loads of stuff to get your teeth into in terms of if you want to figure it out and what you want to actually hold it for and use it for. So moving on into actually the side of what it is, right? Kyber Network is connecting the fragmented tokenized world. Kyber is an on-chain liquidity protocol that is integrated into any application, enable exchange of tokens without the need of it. A wanker, basically, an intermediary, a knobhead, a third party, which is why that is key. Obviously, further research, watch that video. But this is where the biggest problem that we've got in life in general. With decentralization, we aim to remove that middle person. You got one entity, just go left and right. That's it. But we've always got a little knobhead in the middle that's always trying to bat you off, whether you're getting restricted, yes, no, 3 bags full, sir, go away. You know, that is usually the bank. It is an authority. It is an absolute cluster. It's a pain. So be careful in terms of what you invest in. Know what you're investing in. This aims to resolve that problem. That is the use case. Free ability to move tokens around. No third party. Simple as that. Liquidity provided throughout. So more detail here. You got token holders, token teams, decentralized funds, and market makers. They go and contribute an on-chain liquidity protocol, and then they can send it via, individuals, decentralized apps, vendors, payment gateways, and decentralized funds again. So there's all kinds of stuff in terms of what it can be used for. Going through this bit here, why Kyber Network? Obviously, decentralized finance needs decentralized liquidity, and Kyber is the key infrastructure that provides the necessary liquidity for the whole ecosystem. You cannot have a one entity centralized organization controlling this, because it is centralized. It will not work. Kyber aims to resolve that and make it decentralized, hence how it will work, which is kind of cool. It pulls everything in, trickles it through, bash out the other side. Simple as that. So Kyber's liquidity is provided on free core design, fully on the blockchain. Unlike off-chain or semi-chains, essentially semi-chains, Kyber allows blockchain apps to run very, very simply. It's an aggregation of the best token rates, obviously, and obviously transparent and variable. Eesh, blockchains. It's cool. Now, in terms of figures, pretty good. 1 billion in volume, 1 million transactions, 100 integrations. 100 integrations is the thing that gets me excited about this project. You can use it very, very quickly, very, very easily on various different platforms, wallets, exchanges, the freaking lot. And that is why I'm looking at it pretty, as I showed you before, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff. 47 reserves, 80 plus tokens. Obviously, you got exchanges like Uniswap and Bancor and etc. You got all the freaking wallets in the world. Mu, you can use your ledgers with it, all kinds of stuff like that, because it's obviously in the Ethereum world. Now, big things about it. The one thing that I really like about it, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, I like the fact of the token. I like its incentive, its rewards, its burning, its reserves. I like how you can also stake this and get Ethereum as rewards. I think that is kind of cool. But in terms of this, that is a network crystal, KNC, allows token holders to play a critical role in determining the incentive system, building a wide base of stakeholders and facilitating economic flow in the network. So this realistically, if you're into staking and holding, this is probably one for you. Simple as that. That is why I want it in terms of this. I don't really have a stakeable coin. I don't have a decentralized finance coin. This is one that I want. Along with Ethereum in the future, obviously you can stake. It's not quite there yet. There's no point. I want something like this, which will obviously give me something to do. Cool, happy days, hold it. Get a little bit of passive stuff from it. Not much, but ultimately you're playing a part in the ecosystem, which is kind of key. If you like it, why not be a part of it? Obviously participation in rewards, burning, and obviously reserve intensive. So in terms of all of this, I'm going to start, winding down a little bit on this piece. I will do further research in this, but in terms of other use cases, you got payments. Obviously, you can see it here. You got Pundi, you got Crypto.com, obviously using it here. So there's all kinds of stuff here, and obviously Kyber Swap, wallets, Ledger, MetaMask, obviously Mu, Trezor. It has the full bollocks. Basically, it is fully there. So in terms of obviously the tracker, this is obviously it. In terms of how it all works, the reserves, the funds, the fees, all kinds of stuff here. As you can see, cool. Happy days fees. Obviously fees are burnt obviously over time. Boom, 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 boom. You can see the full tracker here, how much has been burnt. Burning tokens are good because they work better. Why? Well, it's deflationary. It will go up in value over time technically because the supply will decrease over time due to usage cost effectiveness. Moving on into this. This is what I am interested in. This is the staking side of it. Stake KNC, participate and get the Ethereum rewards. Now, this is obviously pretty cool. Bit different, but it works in the exact same way. You can obviously do the certain stuff. How many addresses are currently in there right now? Not bad. Obviously the burning rate and stuff like that. But most importantly, check out the about page. It goes through it in a bit more detail in how it works. Obviously here, holder, you can stake it. Cool, cool, cool. Happy days. You receive the rewards for doing said documentation and holding the thing. Quite simple. Can't really go wrong with that. Obviously there is other videos in terms of what to watch, look at, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, not bad at all. In terms of this, in terms of like staking as well, normal wise, this is kind of the information that you got. This is on the stakingrewards.com. This is basically the simple lines of like what you kind of get for your book. Obviously you don't get massive amounts, but overall you don't know what the overall value is. Like if this goes up to like $30, $40, $50 a coin, which you never know what could happen in this balmy world, those rewards of 2% per month that you've been making over the previous 6 months could be worth quite a bit more. Got to remember the perceived value as well. Don't just look at what you're getting per day, per second, whatever. You know, overall that will decrease over time, but ultimately the reward of the valuation of the token is obviously the reward of the person involved. So simple. That is today's video done. Kyber Network. As I say, it's very, very basic overview. I am looking to add this into my bags essentially. People who know me in my courses stuff know that I hold 6 altcoins. I've only got 5. I want one more. So yeah, this is why I'm looking at this. So there you go. Check out the videos up there or here and there, wherever they are. And yeah, I will see you on Monday with a brand new setup, hopefully. A fat ass 34-inch monitor. Happy days.